My name is John Sylvester, and I'm a landscape, nature, and travel photographer based here in Prince Edward Island. Well, I came to photography completely by accident. I was traveling in Europe in my early 20s, and through a mutual friend I met a couple of photographers in England, and they invited me to stay with them. They were living in London at the time, and we kind of hit it off, and they went off to Greenland for 7 months. They specialize in photographing the polar regions of the world. And I went off to New Zealand and Southeast Asia for 7 months. When I got back to London, I connected with them again and spent a little time with them. They were moving then to the country. Brian has remained a mentor to me. You know, we usually talk on the phone just a few times a year, and you know, exchange Christmas cards. He comes to Canada. He used to come a lot more. In recent years he's specialized in Siberia, and he's been documenting the indigenous peoples of Siberia. And his wife Cherry, who's also a photographer, she is more of a wildlife photographer. I had a remarkable experience. I think it was 8 years ago. I was up in a place called Carpoon Island off the northern peninsula of Newfoundland. I had a morning where the fog had really come in, and I thought, well, I'll just go over there and see what I can see. Maybe I'll get something, or I might see some whales, who knows. And so I hiked over, and it was really, really dense fog. And I thought, well, you know, it was a nice morning for a hike anyway. But then, so I just sat and kind of enjoyed the view and overlooking this cove. And then this little bit of light started filtering through the clouds and just putting this beautiful rim light over the icebergs. And you know, of course, then I got all excited and started shooting. And I shot pretty much from that moment until the fog completely lifted and cleared and turned into a beautiful sunny day. And you know, as a landscape photographer, it's those kind of moments where something special happens that you're not expecting, that can really be rewarding. I think today, for a young photographer, you've got to be able to have the whole package. In other words, you've got to be a storyteller. You need to know how to do the video, and if you can write, I think that would be, you know, really helpful. So all those skills are useful.